3, 2, 1, roll out.
Now, ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, roll out.
So this is the Tour of Orange. It is a 2-day tour with 3 races, and we're starting off here with the TT, and as you're going to see later in the video, we have the crit on the same day. So the plan going into the TT, I thought it was a 3.5k circuit, so my goal was hold 350 watts for about 5 to 6 minutes. Oh boy, did I get that totally wrong. I just, for some reason, I thought this course was 3.5Ks, so I went out at a 5-minute power pace, which was around 350 watts that I was trying to hold. I had no idea that the course was actually 7Ks, so I was kind of doomed from the start to blow myself up. So what I'm trying to do right now is just pace myself and trying to hold around 350 watts. I'm trying to settle into the power because I did go out a bit too hot, but little did I know I'm just pacing myself to death, because I'm guaranteed to blow up halfway through this effort, as I'm probably doing 60 watts too much for this sort of effort, and it is about to hit me like a ton of bricks. And to make matters even worse, my camera basically snapped off as I hit a few bumps there, and it dislodged the camera. Basically what happened was I screwed the mount on too tight, hit a few bumps, and the plastic mount actually snapped off, leaving a massive hole in the bottom of my camera. So that basically ruined my race, and as soon as I realized it was broken, I just was not happy, and I wasn't even thinking about the race. I was thinking, oh, I'm not going to be able to record the rest of the race, I'm not going to be able to record the crit or the road race, and that really got me in a bad mindset. So I was already blowing up, and to add fuel to the fire, my camera broke as well. Yeah, so this was a pretty lackluster effort from me. I averaged a lousy 270 watts. Yeah, my grandma probably could have done more watts than that. About 11 minutes, 30 seconds. I actually looked, the first lap I did in about 5 minutes 15. And then the second lap I did 30 seconds slower because I completely blew myself up, which was just wonderful. Moving on to the crit later that same day. Hopefully I can make up for the dog's breakfast. That was the TT performance that I put on there. So let's see if we can get a podium here in the crit. Moving on to the crit, it's about a K.5 course, pretty short, no real selection points, so it's super fast, surgy, which actually suits me pretty well, so I was pretty excited to get into the crit, as I definitely thought I could try and get a podium here in the race. So this race is a very short race, it's 25 minutes with 2 laps after the 25 minutes. I'll just speed it up here and you guys can see a whole lap of the course, it is very short. Yeah, so right off the bat here we have a few riders attacking, and the pace is high straight away. So these riders up here attack, and it sets off everyone sort of chasing, and this is what is basically to come. It's just going to be constant attacks, people trying to get away, no one really getting away, and repeating that until 25 minutes with 2 laps to go. Alright, coming into the main corner here, it is a bit sketchy because you do have a few people to your left or right cornering while you are at the same time, so I'm just trying to hold my line as best I can, accelerate through it and get a good draft out of there so I don't have to do 800 watts. Just a solo rider up the road here, and we're trying to chase him back. He's not too much of a threat, as I'm pretty familiar with this rider. He doesn't have the ability to hold himself out the front for that long, but he has gone for an attack, and we are working to try and bring him back here. Sam says, oh, how many do we have with us? But he obviously is very keen for a breakaway. I said, there's no point, mate. The whole peloton's behind us. Just leave it. I come to the front here, pull a little turn on the front. I have the whole peloton right behind me here, and as I get up onto the uphill, there is an attack from the rider up here. And I don't respond because Sam says leave it, let him go. So we let him go. And we're not too worried about this guy, so he can do whatever he wants off on the front. It's a good thing about having Sam as a teammate. We can sort of tell each other who the strong riders are, who aren't the strong riders. So we're sort of telling each other, okay, who should we be worried about if they go off the front, and who shouldn't we be worried about. And this guy was not a threat, so there was no need to chase. Skipping ahead a few laps here, there are another 2 riders who've just ridden up the road. So I see Sam come up the left here, and I reckon I'm going to follow him, and we're going to try and catch these 2 riders that have broken off. Little gap opens up here on the left. See Sam take it, and I just managed to squeeze through there, and now we're hunting these guys down. He sees I'm on the wheel and he goes to work here. And I'll come through and pull a turn here. I can tell these 2 guys are already tired and they've already given up. Skipping ahead here again, we have an attack from the rider here. He actually cuts up onto the grass, as you can see here in a few seconds on the right. Cuts up onto the grass there for a bit. He launches another attack. Again, this guy I'm not really worried about, so I don't really react. I let a few other people go and chase him. Pretty short-lived, everyone catches up fairly quickly. And skipping ahead here, guys, we are coming into the last 2 laps, so now things are going to get pretty interesting. It's just going to be a big fight for positioning, and I'm really just going to try and position myself really well for the sprint. Here we have a few riders going up the road. I don't want to do much chasing right now, so I wait for this Rainwick guy here as he comes up, hop on his wheel, and he tows me back to the guys in front. Like I said, a lot of people try to break away. This course didn't really have any selection points, so it was very hard for people to get away. It was very flat and fast, so everyone was just getting a draft. Got another counter attack here actually from these 2 riders, and Ranwick and 113, and that sets off the pace again in the group, and we're straight back on the pedals. Try follow Sam here in case a group does actually end up breaking away, as I want to be in that group. So everyone's going full gas here on the pedals. Alright, so we're coming into the final 2 laps here. You can see you got the sign out, 2 laps to go. Now this is where it's going to get really interesting. It's just going to be a massive fight for position. Tell Sam we got to move up. Now's our time. I'm trying to position myself top 6 wheels to give myself a good chance at the sprint here, as the group has stayed together, and I don't think there's going to be any breakaways now, so really focused now. I'm just trying to hold my position, set myself up for a good sprint, as I reckon probably have one of the best sprints in this group. Don't want to hit the wind too early, so I kind of hesitate for a bit and give up a few wheels here. In hindsight, I probably should have been a bit further up. I just got a bit scared of hitting the wind. Wanted to try to save as much energy for the sprint, but if I'm 10th wheel, then it doesn't matter how much energy you have. I'm not in contention for the sprint to win. But yeah, the pace is really high now, and they're drilling it really hard at the front here. Pretty happy so far. I'm top 6 wheels. Just need to hold this position coming into the last lap here. Alright, 1 lap to go. So the guy at the front eases up here, and then the group just absolutely swarms us, and I lose any position that I have here. People swarming up the left, the right, and this is a big mistake I made. For some reason, I thought, oh, that's fine, everyone else is going to sit up behind us. Nope. Everyone's right in front of me, and I've just lost like 4 spots here, and yeah, it's just really hard to get a spot back here. I'm trying to find little spots I can creep in, but there's just no openings for me whatsoever. And the pace is so high here, I just can't get anywhere else. I just have to stay where I am and hope it's good enough. Try to move up a little bit here, get 1 spot up, but it's not good enough. Everyone's spread out, don't have anywhere to move here. So I'm about 10th, 12th wheel here. Try to move up. Any little gap, any little bit I can get here. I'm trying to get it, but this is best I'm going. You can see here Sam goes early on the left. He's going up the right. He's going to try to get a flyer to get away. Guy in front of me, no kick to the group in front. I just absolutely slam the pedals down here. I'm going as hard as I can, but there's a massive gap and I just can't close that. I'm gaining on them. Is it enough? No, it's not enough in the end. I do gain actually on the front group here, but because I just hit the wind too early, I'm not able to catch him. So I just wasn't in that front group. So the guy in front of me just really got in my way there. He actually didn't have any kick to get to the group in front, which then held me back, and I had to just hit the wind for that whole last part. Looking back at the footage, had I just been even 1 wheel up where the Nero suit guy was in front of me, I reckon I could have taken out that sprint. I would have been able to kick onto the group in front and then hopefully hit the wind a little bit later, but the gap was already there and I just could not close it. So that's crit racing though, guys. Those small little decisions, hesitating, it'll cost you the race. You don't have all the time in the world and the freedom of a road race to make moves. It all happens in a split second, and if you're not where you need to be, you're not going to win. It's that simple. So I'll see you guys in the next video in the road race. This is a really interesting race. Still hunting for a podium in this tour, so hopefully I can get a podium in the road race to finish it, as I reckon the road race is probably the hardest race to podium. So let's see what I can do there.